you see her up close. Check it out. This is a Bugs 2 SE clone, which this one is called the potensic d80. It's essentially a Bugs 2 SE with different decals on it. Of course, I added the googly eyes, and I put the red stripes on the arms and changed the props. It came with all white props. I wanted to be creative. Now, this is his very first flight ever by me, and we're going to see how it goes. We're going to stand back right here. We're going to arm the motors. Let's hope this camera is at a good angle here. Normally when you arm the motors, you can press this motor arm switch right here. Other ways to do it, you can take the sticks and move them inward and the motors start. And then you just lift off like this. Just lift straight up like that. Just let it sit up there about 10 feet or so. Well, GPS was off, so now it's on. I'm going to walk over here and make sure that it has a home point established, which his home point is right there, right there. Now the other week I did the same test with a Hubsan H501S, a white one, but sadly the thing decided to take off sideways and go that way, and that tree right over there caught it. I went over and looked for it for about every day, and sadly I couldn't find it. So let's go up and let's go out a little bit. Okay, and we're going to let her sit right there for a minute. Now, I'm not exactly sure if it's 2 beeps or 1 beep for the camera. We're going to find out together. 2 beeps, and there is a camera indicator light flashing on the radio. So we are rolling with film, well, not really film, but you know, digital, onto the SD card. Now I hope this camera is better than the Bugs 2C camera. That Bugs 2C camera was horrible, we all know that. Well, unless you had an Apple machine that handled, I guess you could say, the iPhone or iApple or whatever it's called, the Macintosh platform or whatever like that. Now if your computer handled that, you were fine, but if you had a regular computer, chances are your stuff didn't work out too good. Let's go ahead and fly around GPS mode just for a little bit here. I know you can't hardly see it. It's up there pretty good. It's, let's see. We are 49 meters high. It's got your telemetry right here. The top number is your height and the bottom number is your distance. And it's got your battery indicator, and we got 16 satellites. 16 GPS. Now she's sitting there holding her position very nicely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her down a little bit. What happened to the sunrise? Well, let's do something right quick. Let's fly over this way a little bit. And we're going to turn GPS off. Turn that off. You go to the left with this switch right here. Now GPS is off, so now she's going to drift a little bit, which is fine. I want to do something right quick before I forget. I'm going to go backwards with her, like this. J-Drone calls it backpedaling. Like that, with full speed backwards. Okay. We're going to turn around this way a little bit. Now we're going to come down just a little bit. We're not going to come down too much to be able to fly in those trees there. So we're going to come on down a little bit where you can see her better. I'm going to bring her down where you can get a good close-up shot of her. Get a good close-up of her. Okay, bring her in this way a little bit. Like this, and bring her on down some more. It's always a good idea to keep forward momentum when you bring them down. Prevent vortex ring state. Okay, bring her down a little more. I'm going to turn the GPS back on. I'm going to step over here. We're going to get a good look at her in the air. Bring her down a little more, little more, little more, little more, little more. forward a little bit more and towards us a little bit more. Just like this, and come over this way a little bit more. Okay, we're going to park her. Let's see. There's a blue light flashing. Well, yeah, blue light flashing on the underneath the quad there. I'm guessing that is a camera on indicator. We're going to bring her down a little bit so you can see her real close. Get an in-your-face shot, like J-Drone says. She's right here. You can see the googly eyes. The googly eyes look pretty cool on there. I think old Birdman has the only Bugs quad that has googly eyes on it. Now, you're probably wondering, well, you ain't got no battery cover on the back. Well, I have another battery in there from a Bugs 2C or the W. Now, the Bugs 3 battery will work, but I usually take the battery out of the case. It saves a little bit of weight. I can't take credit for that. It's not my idea. That wasn't my idea. But I have a piece of Velcro over the back of the door, so to speak, that holds the battery in place. Should it decide to slide, it won't go far. I'm still in GPS mode, guys. Let's fly down a little bit, just a little bit low there, and get a good shot of the creek there. It's been a good while since I did a video like this, guys. There we go. Let's turn this way a little bit. And go that way just a little bit. Get a good creek view. There we go. Pretty nice. I'll come back this way a little bit like this. Turn around this way. Do a yaw. Like this. There we go. Come back towards ourselves. And you notice below the tree line. Let me give you an example. Let me go up a little bit and turn this way a little bit. See, I'm below the tree line. I want you to see something. Park her right there. Now, check it out. You notice, being as a white quad, it's easy to see it in the tree line. But the weird thing is, let's cut this video off and restart the video. So that way we won't lose any footage. We're not running any timer device, but once those lights turn red on the back, that means low battery. It means low battery. Start that video again. Long press of this switch here, and then the beeps twice, and the little video indicator comes on the radio. This radio is a new style. I still had the B2W, the Bugs 2W, and the Bugs 2C, which is the older style. I honestly think this thing has the Bugs 3 motors on it because the props directly bolt onto the motor with no, you notice the B2W and the B2C has little prop nuts that goes on top, like a big old thumb nut that goes over top of the prop. See, we're still flying in GPS mode, guys. This is maiden flight. We're not going to do anything crazy. Let's get a good shot of this flag here. Here we go. You notice it's a calm morning. It's very calm. There's not even a little breeze or anything blowing right now. Just put up a little bit more. And fly off over this way. There we go. We're going to fly over that tree over there. You notice how I'm flying. Hybrid pinch method. I used to fly like this. I used to be thumbs. But then I watched Mr. Steele and a whole bunch of FPV pilots. Let's pan the area. Let's pan around this way. Oh, there's something flying around up there. See? Okay, he's coming this way. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Check it out. Well, you can't see it, but you can hear it beeping. That means that the battery is low, and we need to bring her on down. Bring her on down. Hoping we can be attacked by those crows up there. Yeah, there's a bunch of crows up there. Okay, we're going to stop this video. Okay. Turn her around this way. You can probably see the lights flashing. See, the lights are all red. And the back ones are flashing. We didn't get a chance to do the return to home because we were busy chatting and jabberjawing. We bring her back this way and we'll land on the concrete because that grass is kind of tall. Okay. Now this has a feature on it. One button landing. Check this out. One button to land. There we go. Well, I guess it will. There it goes. Here she comes. There we go. Look, Mom, no hands. There we go. There we go. Well, I guess it doesn't shut itself off. You gotta shut it off. There we go. Usually they'll cut themselves off, but this time it didn't happen. But anyway, I'm going to unplug this battery here. I want you guys to see what happens. You hear that? That means it lost connection with the quad. And the transmitter is off. Alright, here we go, guys. Hope you can see that good. This is the potensic d80, which is a Bugs 2 SE clone. You see these motors here. I honestly believe these are the Bugs 3 motors. See how the props directly bolt on to the top? Now the Bugs 2W and the Bugs 2C has a thumb nut that goes on top. I'm guessing they did this to save weight and whatnot. But googly-eyed bugs. There you go. I think I got the only one around. Alright, guys. Hope you liked that video. And this is Birdman 3610. I want everyone to have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Wherever you are, let's get a good thumbnail here. Step back a minute like that. There we go. Have a good one, guys. Sayonara.